Nice to meet you all. First, I'd like to introduce to our slightly overweight members. Yeah. My name is Ranga. This is Iman, Kennedy, and Sale. Today's our topic is about segmenting, targeting, differentiation, and positioning. And we would like to explain to you how Telkomsel approached this study. So next is our outline presentation. First, I'm going to do the introduction, and then a little bit about segmenting. I know the previous group already discussed this with you guys. The next part is targeting, will be provided by my friend Sail. Differentiation and positioning will be provided by my friend Kennedy, and the last part, conclusion, will be provided by my friend Iman. So what is Telkomsel? Well, basically Telkomsel is an Indonesian company, pretty large. They own 53% of the market share in Indonesia, which is really large. And 4 of their major product is Kartu As, Simpati, Kartu Hello, and Loop. What did they offer? Particularly, it's the same company as you know here in Australia, like Optus, Vodafone, Virgin Mobile, the similar thing. So how did Telkomsel segment the Indonesian market? So by using McKinsey Consumer and Shopper Insights Indonesia 2011, the McKinsey divided into 7 groups, starting from the pragmatic strivers down to the emerging well of use. Well, this is too much explanation. I'm going to take for about 20 minutes to explain this. Let me simplify this line. Ta-da! So, this is it. There are low spenders, moderate spenders, and high spenders. McKinsey used the multiple segmentation basis, which is combination between all the variables of the demographic, psychographic, behavioral, and the geographic value. So this is how the McKinsey segment the Indonesian market and use it by the Telkomsel. The next part is about targeting, and my friend Sail will provide this.
Thank you, Ranga. So by definition, what is targeting? It is basically a subset of customer-driven marketing strategy, and through which a company will decide on how to choose a customer. But to simplify the things and explain it in a much funnier way, I would like to consider myself as a product and this classroom as my market. So, yeah. So now, Ranga, can you hand this chocolate to one of the beautiful ladies in the class?
Really? Beautiful?
Yeah.
Let's see. Is she the one?
Of course she is beautiful, but I would like you to hand it over to someone with long and black hair, long black
Oh,
hair.
sorry about that. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Is she the one?
Of course she is beautiful again, but I would like you to hand it over to someone who has bought Manlo's coffee in the class.
Oh, I get it. Just in the same table as us. Is she's the one?
Yeah, she's the one.
Basically, why do you choose her?
Yeah, so that's where the evaluation factors come in. So how a company will evaluate the segment that has been chosen. So one is size and growth. Talking in terms of company, the size and growth of company should be directly proportional to the size and growth of the segment that they're choosing. For me, yeah, I find pretty good prospects in this. The second one is structural attractiveness. So yeah, I did some background check and I got to know that she doesn't have any boyfriend yet. So yes, I gained the structural attractiveness too. And the third is company's objectives and resources. Now I do have resources, of course, but my long-term objectives, which I won't say out loud, but yeah, they are in line with the segment. So this is the way I evaluate the segment. So now coming at some theoretical part of it, 4 levels of targeting. One is, the first one for Telkomsel, for our case, is Kartu As, which is an example of undifferentiated target marketing. And as you can see, it has got no segments. The target market are housewife students, so basically affordable and available everywhere. The second one is Simpati, an example for differentiated marketing. The segment is basically someone who uses a lot of bandwidth, so people having their own business or people working in small firms or low upper class. The third one is niche marketing. So what is niche marketing basically? It is instead of going for smaller share in larger market, go for larger share in smaller market. So more effective. And for Kartu Hello, the target segment are big corporates and high middle class whose average spending is more than $10 per month, which is not the case in Indonesia. Statistics show that they spend less than $10 per month. So yeah, a light plan. And the last one is micro marketing, for which Telkomsel has Loop, which is basically, in a sense, instead of looking for an individual customer, look for customer in every individual. So you can customize your plan, customize your pricing, and whatever you want with it. So the next part will be explained by Mr. Kenny.
Thank you. So this is the part when your product meets your customer. There are two tasks here. The first one is to be recognized, and the second one is to be chosen. To be recognized, your product must be different with the other competitors. And to be chosen, it must deliver superior value. Speaking of differentiation, let's see this little game. Where is Waldo? Okay, you have to find where is Waldo in this next picture. Can you find him?
Come on, guys.
Yeah?
There he is.
Where? Where?
On the left.
Yeah, exactly. Middle. So you can identify Waldo because he is can be recognized because he's different with the other. Okay? Can be recognized because he is different. The next one is more difficult. Can I ask Owen? Can you try to find where is Waldo in this next picture? Ready? Yes! Actually, that is the correct response. Yeah. Owen is a cold beer. Cold beer. We cannot recognize Waldo. We can't recognize Waldo because he's no different with the other. So this is the thing. It's like you go to the grocery store and you find these. Which one to choose? They all look the same, no difference. So you have to make your product difference in terms of the product itself, the service, the channel, and the people or image. But is it enough to make your product different? Let's see this product. You know what it is? Yeah.
Headphone?
Nah, you don't know because it's hands-free. Yeah. Totally free. And it's so different, it can even carry a laptop. It's a very strong, powerful product. But the thing is, will you buy it? Will you use it? Will you? No! Because it doesn't deliver a superior value for your customer. But Telkomsel here, they already did a good job, differentiation and positioning. And they deliver a superior value for Indonesian customer. Because Telkomsel is actually a government support institution, so there's nationality here. And the stability, the network, cover all over Indonesia much better than the other competitors. And the value proposition, they give more, and more benefits with the same price as the competitors. Yeah, this is differentiation and positioning. Next is the conclusion. Iman.
Thank you, Mr. President Kennedy. So, before I go to the conclusion, I'm going to explain how to implement those marketing mix strategy. So, each different target market requires different approach in implementing marketing mix. As you can see, marketing mix consists of 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. For example, what Telkomsel did is actually they differentiate each strategy so they will suit better with each target market. So, like Kartu Halo, which is the premium experience, the premium product, will be offering a value-based pricing for its premium customers. And then we have the Sympathy, who is a big usage that the user having. So we will promote the place, the promotion using big city, focusing on big city, and the price is going to be a more value-based pricing. So basically, yeah, you have to deliver those STGP value to your customer using the implementing marketing mix. Okay, so the conclusion. You have to know which customer you're going to serve and propose a value that best serves the customers, and you have to focus on your resource on the product that will serve that target market. The next one is you have to set a differentiation. Why? Because it will create a competitive advantage. You have to differentiate your product with other competing product that will create a unique selling proposition that will attract your customers. And after that, positioning. You have to do some positioning to the market. It's basically how the product is going to be perceived in the market. And in the end, the best practice is the perception is more important than the reality. So you have to know which product is going to be perceived in your market. The last one, after you finish the STDP, you have to deliver to the market using the marketing mix. So this is our reference list, as you can see. And if you have any question, don't be surprised. Because don't be like this guy who pretends you know everything, but he's just lost. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.